Good afternoon and good evening, world. It's your girl again, Phyllis, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where you're all about fun, love, and family. So welcome, guys. Welcome. I've missed ya. Have you missed me? Have you missed seeing my face? Have you missed my voice? I know you have missed me. So I left you guys at a very let's say I left you at where I was doing house hunting. And yes, guys, I've been doing house hunting. Yani a girl has been walking, running up and down just to look for a house. And let me tell you what, it is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. It is not for the weak, guys. So even before I take you through on this house hunting, and for you to see some of the houses which I got to see, some I loved, some I never loved, please tell me, because I'm now at this point where I now understand that you can't have everything that you want in a rental house. And I'm even thinking that now I need even to start looking for a land to. I just want to build my own house, because guys, at this point there is no house which is pleasing me. There is no house which is making my heart. There is no house which is making my heart to have to pump blood more. I don't know why, because I don't know, ni kama niko na so much expectation. I've got so high expectation that I don't know, they're just unrealistic expectations. So guys, please tell me, because it is like you always have to compromise on something. Please tell me, when you're looking for a house or when you're searching for a place to live, what is one thing you're willing to compromise on? Because at this point, compromise is a must. Compromise is a necessity, because where you can't have everything you need, you can't have everything you want in a rental place unless you build your own house. So guys, I'm going to show you some of the houses which I saw. And let me tell you guys, at this point, I've really gotten to a point where I have to compromise. Yeah, I have to compromise. Either kama ni space, kama ni security, kama ni accessibility, you have to compromise. Please tell me, guys, what is one thing which you're willing to compromise upon when choosing a house where your family will live? Because for me, when I'm doing this house hunting, I was looking for several things. One, security. Second thing was a community where my kids know, where we felt safe. The third thing was space. I need a spacious place. The fourth thing was modernity. Yani, that house had to be modern. But let me tell you guys, the fourth thing was the house pricing. I don't know if some of you have got a problem with house prices, but amongst those 5 things, and maybe ibidi baka nime compromise, because at this point I'm tired of going up and down. And mind you, I've got only few days for me to vacate. Imagine. So you tell me, guys, what are you willing to compromise? What is one of those 2 things which you are willing to compromise when it comes to getting a house? But until now, let us go and see some of the houses which I got to see, and tell me, kama ni wewe ungechagua hizo vitu. Tell me, guys, from these houses which I'm going to show you. So this was the first house which I went and saw, and it was still under construction. That's why you can see kuna uchafu, kuna pia kuna construction materials. So this house was beautiful. However, one thing that never pleased me is that it did not have a kitchen, and the kitchen was placed, kitchen ilikuwa the same place as the sitting area, which for me it was a no. but the tiles were beautiful, and also the painting, and the room was big, and it was big. Lakini hapo kwa not having a kitchen, like now this is the kitchen which they were telling me. So hata si kitchen per se, just a sink that you're supposed to make it functional to become a kitchen. So that's why this house, I love where the windows were a bit off for me, because I love big windows and I love windows which ziko huko juu, but this one ilikuwa na ka window kadogo, which it was a no for me. But this house was beautiful. I love the painting. The roof, no, but I love the painting and also the tiles, which hazikuwa si busy sana, and it was a beautiful house. Na pia haikuwa na cabinet. So I think this was the next house. Well, it was not bad. It was a 2-bedroom house. Ilikuwa kwa gorofa, lakini ilikuwa chini, yani zile house za chini za gorofa. And let me tell you, Maina, that house was cold. I'm sure even from the walls you can see that they were still doing repainting, because you can see that the walls were cold. And I'm sure since I felt cold when entering into that house, it was cold. It was cold. It had cabinets, and also the rooms, the bedrooms are a bit spacious. So this one was the first bedroom. I cannot say it was master bed. I don't know if it's master bedroom, but why? Even the walls can tell that room is cold. So that one was the master bedroom. Alafu, this one was the second bedroom. Let's see those walls. Hebu niambie kama walls zinakaa hivi, alafu sasa kama kuna mvua. Oh my lord. This was the second room, which was not bad, but it was a bit smaller. It had, you see that tank over there, that's where they used to store water. So ilikuwa pia na cabinets, which is a plus for me. But the cold, and I'm having a small child, so it was beautiful. It was a beautiful house. And one thing I love about this house was the kitchen. And here's the kitchen. No, that one is the bathroom. A bit ni kubwa kidogo. It's big, it's spacious. So hapo ni combined toilet and bathroom. It was a bit decent. Don't complain. The sink. Now here comes the kitchen. Wow, I love the kitchen. I love the kitchen because it was spacious. And also, you see those tiles kwa wall. I love them. Alafu ilikuwa na storage spaces, but no, the cabinets were zilikuwa a bit old. Yes, you can see, but they were decent because they could function. Alafu it had a pantry, where you could store your cereals, your groceries, and so on and so forth. And I loved it. Lakini the walls, they were just giving the cold vibe. But I loved that kitchen. Was spacious. I loved it. Then hapo palikuwa na huko is it called backyard or what? I don't know. So that was the room. So the kitchen was really spacious and so beautiful. So, but this was the other house which I went and saw. It was can you say modern, because it was a new house being constructed. It was just new. I went and saw. The house was okay. It was big. No, the house was a bit. The sitting area was smaller, but the kitchen was so good. I love the kitchen. I love the modernity of the kitchen, because it even had a place where you could connect to the cooker. But no, the problem about this house was that it was so small. Yani mbakata, the sitting area haingetoshare kiti ya 3-seater na 2-seater, because it was small, very small. But the other one is this one. I loved it because it was a bit modern. But the problem about these modern houses is the spacing. Can you imagine that that is the bathroom. Then look at that bedroom. Yani hapa unless bed here for, is it for Monigan? A very small bed could fit in there because the bedroom was so small. Then also the sitting area, like the previous one, that was the kitchen. Kitchen was it's okay because kuna storage, so we can do something about it. There goes that house. Ilikuwa mpaka na mali pa kuoshea nguo na pa kuanika nguo zako, which is good because of privacy. Loved it. But this house, and I didn't like it because the sitting area was so small. Yani hata sijui, I don't know, so small. I guess these houses, they made them for bachelors. Look at that sitting area for bachelors, because hapa tu, unless you can sit L seat, these other seats can't fit in that sitting area. So I love that kitchen. I loved it, like in this, because of the sitting area and because I had a lot of things. It's a no for me. But it's a very beautiful house for bachelors and for spinsters, or watu wenye hawana mizigo mingi. Very beautiful house, very beautiful house. So the other house, that is the entryway to this house. I love this. Okay, I kind of loved it, but yes, because I love the sitting area, because the sitting area was really huge compared to the ones which were modern. It's a very huge sitting area. Yeah, lakini nyumba iko na marangi mingi. I don't understand why people invest in painting a lot of painting in the house. So this is the kitchen. Also it's spacious compared to other kitchens. This one is a bit spacious. Kuna cabinets, pia kuna sink. And here is the bedroom, where the bedroom, I didn't love the floor, because the floor ni zile za kitambo, so hapa kuna modernity. Yeah.